What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk some NBA, we're going to talk some college hoops, and it just sucks that the NBA is not in action right now. I hope that the NBA, the league, could come to some type of conclusion. I don't even care if it's going to be just players playing out there on the court with no fans. Just long as we can just finish up this NBA season. And, 'cause this was probably the most anticipated playoffs. Like anything was going to happen this year. So, we have to get this 2019 season, 2019-2020 season. But with all that being said, guys, today we're going to talk some college hoops. Now, there was a segue on First Take where they talked about Duke and North Carolina and among the greats and who had greater players. And, Max, Jay Will, and Stephen A. It wasn't really much a debate because we get it. Michael Jordan, James Worthy, Vince Carter went to North Carolina. Great program. A lot of great players went to North Carolina and, entered the league and had great careers. Some players won championships. So, I guess that, that topic influenced me to make a video talking about, well, who has better current players in the NBA now, North Carolina or Duke? So I definitely wanted to just make a video for you guys, just to give you guys some content. And, I'm just going to read you guys some guys that's playing for Duke, that's currently in the NBA. And I'm going to read you guys who's in the league now that are from North Carolina, alumni, And right now, I can say there's 24 current players that went to Duke, and then there's 14 current players right now that went to North Carolina. So as you can see, for me, I'm just going to compare and contrast, who has better athletes right now, inside the NBA right now. So with that being said, I'm going to go down the list and I'm going to name you guys, and you guys might be surprised, like, whoa, I didn't know he went to Duke, but it's definitely a good rival. I feel like it's a rival even in the NBA. A lot of alumni, it's a lot of a rivalry even when it comes to like the NBA, but for sure, I definitely want to give you, point out some players that's currently playing, and we'll go on from there. With Duke having the most, I'm just going to read you guys all the current players that went to Duke that's playing now, and then I'll go to North Carolina because, it's a shorter list. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it now. I'm going to start off with, so before I even start off, though, I definitely want to give a shout out to basketballrealgm.com because, this website is really, really good when it comes to information. So that's basically what I'm reading off of, because I can't memorize all this stuff. There's so much players, a lot of great players, but I'm going to get into it. The OG, JJ Redick, his draft class was 2006. He's currently with the Pelicans right now. He's the OG, still playing, rocking out with Duke. We got Kyrie Irving. We already know how great he is. He was class of 2011. We have Austin Rivers, still currently in the NBA, class of 2012. He's playing with the Rockets right now. We have Mason Plumlee, class of 2013. He's currently playing with the Nuggets right now. We have Steph Curry. He ain't Steph Curry. He ain't his brother, but he holding it down. He's having a solid career. Right now playing with the Mavs. We have Jabari Parker, class of 2014. He's currently playing with the Sacramento Kings. That's my boy Jabari Parker, man. I think like you can see, I got Jabari. I got the #1 jersey on. Like Jabari Parker, that's my guy. But he's currently in the NBA, class of 2014. His boy Rodney Hood, class of 2014. He's currently playing for the Trailblazers. I think he's dealing with like a torn ACL. I know he's like out for the season, but he made a name for himself. We have Justice Winslow, class of 2015. He's currently playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jahlil Okafor, class of 2015. He won us that national championship. I know a lot of people was calling him a bust or whatever, but I still think he's young. I think he's like 24 years old. He can obviously, he has potential. He can, get better, but he's currently in the NBA. We have Tyrus Jones, class of 2015, who's also a part of that championship squad. I know his brother Trey, he's entering this year's draft, but he's currently playing right now for the Grizzlies. We have Quentin Cook, class of 2015. He's currently playing for the Lakers. He's won the championship, I believe, 2 years ago with the Warriors. He's gonna have a good career, and that's pretty cool. We have Brandon Ingram, class of 2016. He's currently playing for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, he started off a little bit rocky, but dude is a MVP. He could be going for MVP in a couple years, but he's an all-star right now. He's growing. Jason Tatum, class of 2017. We see what he's doing. He's killing it. We have Luke Kennard, class of 2017. Luke Kennard playing with the Pistons. Basically that position is his at the guard spot because there ain't really nobody that playing for Detroit that can really take his spot. But Luke Kennard, he's holding it down. Obviously he can make a name for himself. Duke alumni. We have Frank Jackson. He was a point guard. He was the class of 2017. He's currently playing with the Pelicans. We have Harry Gills. He's playing with the Kings. I don't, he has a slow career right now. I mean, he's not really making too much noise, but he's still young. Like I said, a lot of these guys are young, but he's balling right now. We have Gary Trade, Gary Trent Jr. My fault. Class of 2018. Right now, he's currently with the Trailblazers. He's another young player. We have Weldon Carter Jr. playing for my Chicago Bulls center. He's been injury prone, but I definitely think that again, he's young. If he can stay healthy, I think he can be a top shot blocker in this league. I definitely see the potential in him, but he's balling. We have class of 2018 again, my boy Marvin Bagley. He had a great rookie year. He's gonna, be, all-star one day, but he's holding it down. We have Grayson Allen, class of 2018. We have Zion, class of 2019. We have Cam Reddish. Class of 2019, we have R.J. Barrett. Now, all these guys I just named are players that's killing it in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? These are really good names that I'm naming you guys. A lot of them are not superstars or not elite players, but they definitely have progress. They can definitely progress and become better, depending on the situation. Now, I'm going to run you guys who went to North Carolina. Now, we have Vince Carter, the OG, you know what I'm saying? Damn, he got drafted in 98. Dude's still balling. But we have Vince Carter, class of 1998. We have Marvin Williams, bro. Marvin Williams is still balling. Class of 2005. He's playing for the Bucks right now. We have Danny Green. Won multiple championships right now playing with the Lakers. We have Wayne Ellington, class of 2019. We have Ed Davis, class of 2010. We have John Henderson, class of 2012. Harrison Barnes, I know he won, that championship with Golden State. He was a key player, class of 2012. Reggie Bullock, class of 2013. He's currently playing with the Knicks. Justin Jackson, class of 2017. He's currently playing with the Mavericks. I remember him, in his college days. I know he won that national championship, but he good. He balling. We have Jacoby. So we got Jacoby White, class of 2019. He's playing with my Chicago Bulls. I love what he's doing. He's probably like the best player to come out of UNC, and he's gonna really make a name for himself. Like with all the names that I mentioned, I think Kobe White can really be a big player, a big time player in this league, a big time point guard. Definitely could be a top 10. As long as he keeps evolving and stuff at the point guard position. But we have him, class of 2019. We have Nazar Little, class of 2019. He's currently playing for the Trailblazers, and we have Cameron Johnson. He was like the last draft pick, but he's class of 2019. So with all the names that, I've named with you guys, you can definitely see how Duke is definitely, I think they're definitely leading this league with talent, to sum it up with, I would definitely say this, though. This is my biggest conclusion, too. When you really look at this league now and all the guys I just mentioned within these two colleges, a lot of these guys are very young. We're seeing a very young league. A lot of these guys are not even over 26. And a guy like, Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum, these dudes are becoming like superstars. And, coming into the early 2000s, most players when they come to the league is a lot of veteran guys, a lot of guys in their 30s, now we're coming to the league where, it's not even going to be veterans anymore. It's just going to be a lot of young players. We're seeing so many one and dones. When you look at Duke, Jason Tatum was a one and done, Jabari Parker, Brandon Ingram, Justice Winslow. A lot of these guys are one and dones. And like looking at this league now, it's evolving where the talent is so young, but players are growing faster because they're young and they got, they're playing against grown men and they're playing at an early age where that's where a lot of these guys, they're taking off. This league is definitely evolving, and with the talent, being spreaded, the NBA, it's in a good position. It's in a good spot. And I guess I could say that's a really good plus for the NBA, and it's a lot of exciting talent. and we're gonna see more one and dones. But it's gonna be a point where it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be no veterans, you know. Like look at LeBron. He's like a big vet. He's 34 years old, but he's taking a lot of people under his wing. He's taking the Kobe route, but a lot of these kids, they need guidance because a lot of these players entering the league. I mean, I wish I had a statistic, but I wanted to that I can put out for you guys to know how many good players there are or how many young players there are in the league versus players that's over the age of 27, 28. 28, that's usually when players are in their prime, but there's so much elite talent, there's a lot of superstars. But I guess I can say that's my conclusion to this though. It's a lot of young talent in this league. And, I definitely wanted to just make this video for you guys just to, pick up off of what I've seen from First Take. But if you guys are Duke fans, North Carolina fans, you guys tell me what you guys think. Do you think, North Carolina has better players? Do you think Duke has better players? Who's your favorite Duke player? I know for me, Jabari Parker was the player that got me into liking Duke. I've always watched college basketball, but I would watch the highlights and stuff. I never really had a team. But you guys can leave a comment below. If this video was helpful, drop a comment below, and I got you guys with more videos, more content. And if this was a bad video, you could, let me know, like, what can I articulate it better or whatever, this video, this channel is all about, just speaking content, putting out videos, but also, educating you guys or giving you guys information. I want you guys to take something from every video I put out. So with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Again, I'm going to talk, hip hop, NBA, NFL. I know it's the off season for the NFL, so I'm going to get on that. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.